Okay, now we have to discuss about the Maxwell's equation in integral form. Okay, see here already you have to discuss the Maxwell's equation in differential form. There are four Maxwell differential equations. Similarly, there are four Maxwell's equation in integral form. Okay, now we have to derive those Maxwell's equation one by one. Okay, see here this all four derivations is also called as the physical significances of the Maxwell's equation. Okay, now we have to derive the one by one. Okay, first one, derivation of first Maxwell equation in integral form. Okay, what is the first one? Here surface integral of d into ds is equal to volume integral of rho into dv. Okay, now you have to prove this one. Okay, this is the Maxwell first equation in integral form. Okay, see here we have to know that the Maxwell's equation in differential form, the first Maxwell's equation in differential form, what is del dot d equal to rho. Okay, see here this Maxwell equation in integral form that can be derived by using the differential form of the equations. Okay, what is the Maxwell first equation in differential form? That is del dot d equal to rho. Call that is equation number 1. Okay, now you have to integrate that equation 1 over an arbitrary volume of p. Means you have to integrate to a arbitrary volume p. Therefore, volume integral of del dot d is equal to volume integral of rho into dv. Okay, see here this equation in LHS side it is volume integral is there. Now we have to convert this volume integral into surface integral. How? You have to know that already by using the Gauss divergence theorem. You have to change the volume integral of the this equation only LHS part. You have to change the volume integral into surface integral by using the Gauss divergence theorem. Okay, then what is the LHS part? That is LHS part it changes to volume integral into surface integral. That is surface integral of del dot ds is equal to RHS part you have to write as it is volume integral of rho into dv. Call that is equation number 2. Okay, now see here this equation 2 is the represents the Maxwell's first equation in integral form. Okay, now see here you have to take this term that is volume integral of rho into dv is equal to q. That is the net charge contained for that volume p. Okay, that RHS part is the net charge contained for that volume p. Okay, therefore here this is the Maxwell's equation number 2 is the Maxwell's first equation in integral form. Okay, then how you have to define this one or how you have to signify that one? See here the net outward flux of electric displacement vector through the surface enclosed a volume is equal to the net charge contained within that volume. Okay, see here this means the net outward flux of the electric displacement vector. Okay, make it correction. That is D here. Okay, the net outward flux of electric displacement vector through the surface is equal to the net charge contained within that volume. Okay, therefore okay, next second one, derivation of the second equation, that is Maxwell's second equation in integral form, surface integral of b into ds is equal to 0. Okay, now see here how you have to prove one. We know that the Maxwell second equation for the differential form, that is del dot b equal to 0. Call that is equation number 1. Okay, now see here integrate that equation 1 over the arbitrary volume p. We get that is volume integral of del dot b equal to 0. Okay, now see here again you have to change this volume integral of this LHS part of this equation into surface integral. How? By using the Gauss divergence theorem only. You have to change the volume integral into surface integral. Then you have to get surface integral of b into ds is equal to 0. Okay, call that is equation number 2. Okay, call that is equation number 2. Now see here this equation 2 represents the Maxwell's equation in integral form, that is surface integral of b into ds is equal to 0. Okay, what it can indicates or what it can signifies, see here the net outward flux of the magnetic induction b is the magnetic induction, the net outward flux of magnetic induction b through the any closed surface, S is the closed surface, which is equal to 0. Okay, this is the derivation for the Maxwell's second equation in integral form. Okay, next one, derivation of the Maxwell third equation in integral form, that is line integral of E into dl is equal to minus surface integral of dou b by dou t into ds. Okay, by using the Maxwell's third equation in differential form. Okay, you have to derive this one. Okay, what is the Maxwell's third equation in differential form? Del cross E equal to minus dou b by dou t. You have to already derive this one. Del cross E equal to minus dou b by dou t. Call that is equation number 1. Okay, see here, integrate this equation, that is equation number 1, over an arbitrary surface S, the bounded by the curve C. We get that is surface integral of del cross E into ds, which is equal to minus surface integral of dou b by dou t into ds. Okay, see here, in LHS part it is again surface integral is there. Okay, you have to convert this surface integral into convert this surface integral into line integral. How? By using the Stokes theorem. Because Stokes theorem, what it can state, it can convert the surface integral into line integral. Then this equation becomes line integral of E into dl is equal to minus dou by dou t into surface integral of b into ds. Call that is equation number 2. Okay, this equation 2 represents the Maxwell's third equation in integral form. Okay, see here, and this equation 2 it can signifies that. Okay, that's here the electromotive force is the electromotive force around a closed path is the electromotive force. Okay, therefore the electromotive force around a closed path is equal to the negative rate, here minus is there, therefore negative rate of the change of magnetic flux, P is the magnetic flux. Okay, linked with that path. Okay, next one, derivation of the Maxwell's fourth equation. Okay, what is the Maxwell's fourth equation? Line integral of h into dl is equal to surface integral of j plus dou d by dou t into ds. How you have to prove this one? By using the Maxwell's fourth equation in differential form. Okay, that is del cross h or curl h is equal to j plus dou d by dou t. Okay, call that is equation number 1. Okay, see here, you have to integrate this equation 1 over a surface S bounded by a C we get. Okay, you have to integrate this equation 1 by surface, that is surface integral of del cross h into ds is equal to surface integral of j plus dou d by dou t into ds. Okay, see here, again you have to see this LHS part of this equation. You have to convert this surface integral into line integral. How? By using the Stokes theorem, you have to convert the surface integral into line integral. Then we have to get, that is line integral of h into dl is equal to, as it is RHS side, surface integral of j plus dou d by dou t into ds. Okay, call that is equation number. Okay, therefore equation 2 represents the Maxwell's fourth equation in integral form. Okay, now we have to prove this one already. Therefore what it can indicates or it can signify that the magnetomotive force, this is h into dl, line integral of h into dl means it is magnetomotive force around a closed path is equal to the conduction current, that is J plus dou d by dou t, that is displacement current through any surface bounded by the path. Okay, this is the Maxwell's fourth equation in integral form.